His Excellency George Weah, President of Liberia. Our board noted that His Excellency's victory as the African Political Leader of the Year 2023 is a testament to his contributions to promoting peace, African culture and development, youth and sports development, and advancing Africa's agenda globally. It is also a recognition of his critical role in the infrastructural and socio-economic development of his country as well as his people-friendly policy. He has continued to advocate for peace and free and fair elections in the ECOWAS sub-region, and this was demonstrated by a show of statesmanship and iconic posturing by accepting electoral loss and congratulating the winner. While he arguably had options as a sitting president, he chose the path of honor, peace, and the defense of democracy. His emergence reaffirms our position that he has remained one of the continent's leading light, as he had continued to demonstrate great faith in the African project, promoting African dignity and helping to change the negative narratives about the continent.
Before we go become journalists today, we are citizens. If there is one way that our country is safe, we cannot practice in our respective professions. When we are at war, pastors will not be respected to go to church to preach. When we are at war, medical doctors will not be able to go to hospitals except on a coercion or sanitary condition. When we are at war, lawyers will not be able to go to court to practice. That's why when you see these things happening, whether you are a lawyer, whether you are working with a profession, you got to step down and protect your country so that that country will provide an avenue for you to be the kind of person that you want to be. And that's where we are now. What happened on yesterday was wrong. It's still wrong, and no matter what it is wrong. We are seeing things happening in this country, and people are now seeing it as being right because the Assad is there. And these are things that we got to be stand up. To be a patriot, you have to stand first on the side of the law, because the politicians will go away. The regime will pass away, but your country will stay. The law will stay. Your patriotism vow will continue to stay on. And these are things that we got to stand up for. It doesn't matter how people feel, what kind of side you want to be on. We just got to speak to the truth, and that is very much important.
I see in the next few months a nicer country, a very noisy country, rowdy country, a heavily divided country, a very tough economy, a sense of elitism by those who are coming at the hem of authority. The coming in of the Unity Party is going to multiply the economic woes, the economic conundrum, the economic quagmire, the suffering of the Liberian people is going to multiply. We are not prophets of doom, but the reality will come.
Mr. President, recently we witnessed the demolition of the CDC headquarters in Comot Town, which was carried out through a court order. How does the administration ensure that such enforcement action are done fairly and without political interference?
The law is the law. It's not the government. It's the government implementation of the law. The police were ordered to do it, and they did it. Is that demolition is removal of the people from premises that don't belong to them according to the law.
Why will George Weah, who is tempted by Joseph Boakai, who was drowning in his Egypt land, who was dead, very red up, dirty, stink, you could find him passing around, particularly dead and useless. Why will such a man conduct make you wear vex that you will stop the work and then lose God's own mission to take you to the promised land? That was the test of time today for George Weah. If George Weah had reacted, he would have fallen in the place of Moses.
The Liberian National Police commenced the Congress for Democratic Change for the discipline, calm, and statesmanship demonstrated during the recent eviction process. Their respect for the rule of law, despite the deep sentimental value and history attached to the property, reflects a maturity that strengthens Liberia's democracy. This movement is not only a testament to CDC's leadership, but also a reminder to all political institutions and citizens that our democracy grows stronger when lawful decisions are honored peacefully.
Today, you have a rebel police director who thinks that he has arrived. And the worst thing about all these people, they all benefited from the magnanimity of George Weah, ranging from people on the bench of the Supreme Court that got letters from George Weah. If some of them choose to pay him back with evil, it's up to them. The very Gregory Coma today, he worked in the previous administration when Weah came. He also got another letter again. If he chooses to do what he's doing, it's up to him. But one thing I can tell you for sure is this is how we had always been molded. That's how God has already molded Weah and catapult him into success. He will suffer rejection, denigration, humiliation. That has been his life. How can you make somebody who has been down the line their shame? The person has gone through shame. They have gone through disgrace. They have done everything they cared. Whatever people thought and were laughing at them, they surmount everything and catapult themselves into becoming someone who is towering that the whole world can look at today. How more can you do? You think you're bringing that person down? You're just hurting yourself. In fact, what you are doing, you are destroying yourself. You know what it takes for you to proud in yourself of being bad? When people are looking for good image, you are happy in becoming a bad person. George Weah would never, ever buy in to your tricks. He would never, ever. George Weah would never, ever buy in to your tricks. George Weah would never, ever buy in to your tricks. George Weah would never, ever buy in to your tricks. George Weah would never, ever buy in to your tricks. George Weah would never, ever buy in to your tricks. George Weah would never, ever buy in to your tricks. George Weah would never, ever buy in to your tricks. George Weah would never, ever buy in to your tricks. George Weah would never, ever buy in to your tricks. Would never, ever.
This government assigned security to the former president's house. This government is capable of bribing any of its security to plan any evil in the former president's house. This government has done so many things that have questioned the credibility of the president. They have manipulated the law. They have manipulated security. The president has interfered with investigations of other issues that we know of. There's nothing this president cannot do to make sure that George Weah is out of the way so he can, the United Party can continue to maintain the presidency. We know of. There's nothing this president cannot do to make sure that George Weah is out of the way so he can, the United Party can continue to maintain the presidency. Cannot do to make sure that George Weah is out of the way so he can, the United Party can continue to maintain the presidency. Nothing this president cannot do to make sure that George Weah is out of the way so he can, the United Party can continue to maintain the presidency. There's nothing this president cannot do to make sure that George Weah is out of the way so he can, the United Party can continue to maintain the presidency. Nothing this president cannot do to make sure that George Weah is out of the way so he can, the United Party can continue to maintain the presidency. There's nothing this president cannot do to make sure that George Weah is out of the way so he can, the United Party can continue to maintain the presidency. Nothing this president cannot do to make sure that George Weah is out of the way so he can, the United Party can continue to maintain the presidency. Nothing this president cannot do to make sure that George Weah is out of the way so he can, the United Party can continue to maintain the presidency. With investigations of other issues that we know of. There's nothing this president cannot do to make sure that George Weah is out of the way so he can, the United Party can continue to maintain the presidency. But I can tell you, this is a bad example.
Let me say a big thank you to former President George Weah for maintaining the peace. Because where we were at that time, when our imam formed, if we were not going to maintain the peace, I was going to force him to maintain the peace. I want to say a very big thank you to you, former President Weah. Thank you for maintaining the peace. I appreciate you, and I really appreciate you. Let me say a big thank you to former President George Weah for maintaining the peace. Because where we were at that time, when our imam formed, if we were not going to maintain the peace, I was going to force him to maintain the peace. I want to say a very big thank you to you, former President Weah. Thank you for maintaining the peace. I appreciate you, and I really appreciate you.
Before we could become journalists today, we are citizens. If there is no way that our country is safe, we cannot practice in our respective professions. When we are at war, pastors will not be respected to go to church to preach. When we are at war, medical doctors will not be able to go to hospitals except on a coercion or sanitary condition. when we are award lawyers, will not be able to go to court to practice. That's why when you see these things happening, whether you are a lawyer, whether you are working a profession, you got to step down and protect your country so that that country will provide an avenue for you to be the kind of person that you want to be. And that's where we are now. What happened on yesterday was wrong. It's still wrong. And no matter what it is wrong. We are seeing things happening in this country, and people are now seeing it as being right because the Asa is there. And these are things that we got to be stand up. To be a patriot, you have to stand first on the side of the law, because the politicians will go away. The regime will pass away, but your country will stay. The law will stay. Your patriotism vow will continue to stay on. And these are things that we got to stand up for. It doesn't matter how people feel, what kind of side you want to be on. We just got to speak to the truth, and that is very much important.
His Excellency, George Weah, President of Liberia. Our board noted that His Excellency's victory as the African Political Leader of the Year 2023 is a testament to his contributions to promoting peace, African culture and development, youth and sports development, and advancing Africa's agenda globally. It is also a recognition of his critical role in the infrastructural and socio-economic development of his country, as well as his people-friendly policies. He has continued to advocate for peace and free and fair elections in the ECOWAS sub-region, and this was demonstrated by a show of statesmanship and iconic posturing by accepting electoral loss and congratulating the winner. While he arguably had options as a sitting president, he chose the path of honor, peace, and the defense of democracy. His emergence reaffirms our position that he has remained one of the continent's leading light, as he had continued to demonstrate great faith in the African project, promoting African dignity and helping to change the negative narratives about the continent.
We are, having kept watch over us, give us this day and our daily bread and his provision, every other thing. He's a good God, good God. Yes, we are grateful. Yes. Hope all of you had a wonderful time from last night, as I had. Yes, I know that. You can see you people are all ready and energetic. So it's another day. Great day it is. We are giving out 4,000 today. Start playing the King's Cash giveaway. Our partners through us are giving out 4,000 Liberian dollars. That 4,000 gives you another 4,000, 8,000. So it's double. You want to take that 8,000 with the season around. This is how you get it. Play with 100 Liberian dollars or 70 cents US. Put in *799 *24#. That's all. And then when you check your account, you will see 8,000 Liberian dollars. The 8,000 can also give you a bag of rice. It can give you a sizable gallon of oil. It can also give you a cell phone. You don't have cell phone, you need cell phone. Very many of you don't have phone. You're struggling to get phone. So $100 or 70 cents US can give you a phone that you will need 75 or 100 US to buy. Start playing. Always play as many times you can play, and then you have your 8,000 from 4,000. Once you get the 4,000, automatically 4,000 is on it, and then that's 8,000 followed by the other items available. So you see, good for the season or going into the season. T-Max, Willem, City Hall, Monica NDC from Drew College, Duja College, Quebec, Robert Saar, Grand Bassa County, Aloysius Nolan, Johnsonville, Oliver Swain, River G, Fishtown, the county of Senator Francis Dopo, Yvonne Davids, Canada, F. Richardson George, Jeremiah Labla, FDA Community, Nathan Blair, Spain, Barcelona. We on tomorrow at 8 p.m. Liberian time against Chelsea. Let's see how it goes. It is going to be a very tough competitive match, but we hope to emerge victorious. Bapin Paul Lee, Johnsonville, Ibrahim Addison, Nevet Pevet, Morovia, 5th Kelvin Bapin, Nimba United, Bohoman, Lehman, D15, Zio, Gonga, Jacob Town, Heron Tengbe, Red Light at Satamila, Red Light, Musa It Sharif, New Georgia, Gatnesville, Bendo Bapin, Johnsonville, Gate Do Community, Emmanuel Bro, USA, Minnesota, Moses Swa, Pinsville City, Sonny Boy, Giflot, 12th Street Sinker, Clady Allison, Delaware, USA, Philip Tukba, Dallas, Texas, William Derry Woolo, spokesman, Civil Rights Movement of Liberia, Benson Dario Victor, Broad Street, Heron Tito, Caldwell, Choice, Sayib, Mark Backley, Fender Highway, Venetians Bar, Nena Quia, David Gifler, Mandra Market, Waterside, Heron City, New Georgia, Boaka Zodwa, Mechlin Street. Yes. Osman Saw, Galley Street, Business Center, Joan Mamalo, Galley Street Business Center, Gabriel Lawson, Business Center, Iron Factory, Broad Street, Patience Wisner, Lane Street, Patricia Zia, your office, Jackson Pony, Iron Factory, member of Block Titan Intellectual Center. The chairman himself is on. Roma Rico, the one and only chairman, the ever-living chairman, the chairman for life, perpetual chairman, the almighty chairman. Yes, Daha Jowian, it's on. Roma Rico, chairman, Block 13 Intellectual Center. And my dear sister, good to have you on. Hope that you are faring well. Orita Sunday with Choir, good. Very good lady indeed. Thanks for coming on. We appreciate all of you. Great people. Yes. Time is of the essence. Though the man in, but the man is always in the background. Newton Tugba, IT specialist. That's great. Radio station, you hear one person talking, but there are too many hands in the background. Too many hands. But only one person can take the credit. Sometimes the boss say radio is unfair. Yeah. So my boy Newton is in the background, making sure that everything is done right. That's what broadcast is. Let's run through a few developments. Then we come to Liberia. The United States President Donald Trump has intensified his criticism of Nigeria, calling the country a disgrace and accusing the government of failing to protect Christians from extremist attacks. Speaking on a radio show, Trump repeated his threat to consider military action against Islamic militants in Nigeria if authorities do more to stop violence against Christian communities. His comments echo a growing narrative in U.S. right-wing cycles that Christians in Nigeria are uniquely targeted, despite Nigeria's long, complex history of religious conflict in which both Christians and Muslims have suffered large-scale violence from various armed groups. Ghana's president, John Dramani Mahama, says he will sign a new anti-LGBTQ law if Parliament approves it. According to rights group Rectify Ghana, the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill, first passed in 2024, but halted by legal challenges, has now been reintroduced. If approved, identifying as LGBTQ could carry up to 3 years in prison, while promoting LGBTQ plus rights or funding related groups could lead to up to 10 years. The bill will also ban same-sex marriage, attending same-sex weddings, and gender-affirming care. Ghana already criminalizes same-sex sexual activity under colonial era laws, but this bill will expand penalties significantly. Muhammad says he supports it, stressing that his government upholds traditional family values. Germany's top court has ruled that police cannot enter refugees' homes or shelters to carry out deportations without a court warrant. The decision follows a 2019 case in which Berlin police broke down the door of a Guinean asylum seeker room in a shelter after he did not open it during a planned deportation under the EU Dublin regulation. According to court documents, officers entered without a judicial warrant and also seized the man's wallet and mobile phone to gather information about his case. With support from Germany's Society for Civil Rights and Pro-Aussie, the man challenged the operation. The Federal Constitutional Court ruled the raid unconstitutional, confirming that police cannot search refugees' rooms without a court warrant. The United States has officially lifted the 15% tariffs placed earlier in the year on cocoa and other farm exports from Ghana. The African nation's foreign minister confirmed this policy shift, effective November 13, follows a new executive order from U.S. President Donald Trump. Ghana's Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Okuz-Zeto Ablakwa confirmed the update on his social media, noting that the reversal could boost Ghana's revenue by an estimated 60 million annually. The policy reversal covers cocoa beans, cashew nut, avocado, banana, mango, pineapple, coconut, ginger, pepper, and more. With Ghana exporting around 78,000 metric tons of cocoa to the United States each year, it could be a game changer for the economy. And a BBC investigation in neighboring Sierra Leone has exposed people who claim to sell human body parts for use in ritual. The parts, often sold for thousands of dollars, are believed to bring power, success, or wealth. According to the BBC, the scale of it is unknown, but alleged ritual killings are regularly reported on national news and on social media. BBC Sierra Leone correspondent Tyson Conte reports, but here is a caution. You may find some detail of his report on Stephen.
A TikTok video from May this year shows Fatmata Conte dancing, happy and carefree, surrounded by family and friends. She's celebrating her 28th birthday. The following day, she disappears. Her body, her neck broken, was found here on a patch of rough ground on the roadside. Fatmata is my cousin. My aunt Mariama identified her body.
I went in and they removed her cloth, and there were no wounds on the body, only in her mouth. Her teeth were removed from the mouth.
Police have not linked her death to ritual killings, but my family fears the worst.
Everyone is talking about it. Ritual killing. Ritual.
I'm on my way to Waterloo, on the outskirts of the capital, Freetown. My sources have connected me to a man who claims to sell human body parts. You ready? The cameras are on.
Everything is ready.
An undercover investigator arranges to meet him. Grainy video footage shows the man, who calls himself Aidara, sitting on a mat on a dirt floor. He looks relaxed, confident.
I have up to 250 herbalists working under my banner. There are no human parts that we don't work with.
The investigator's cover story is that he is an ambitious politician who wants to harness magic to advance his career. Idara explained how it works.
We have ways of processing the bodies. After slaughtering, we put the whole body in one place. Some says they want the raw parts. Some requested for the whole body. It just depends on what you want.
The investigator leaves, instructing Idara not to do anything. Outside the capital, Sierra Leone's Council of Traditional Healers meets up. 80% of Africans rely on traditional medicine, according to the World Health Organization.
They said one rotten fish can destroy the blood of the fish.
Sheku Tarawale, the president, says they work hard to root out rogue herbalists like Idara.
Every month we get an information from the police and community people that they have killed somebody, remove his fat. We are not like that. We are healer. We are not killer.
Idara called the investigator with a chilling message. He says he's gathered some of his men and is ready to act.
This is crazy. Someone's life could be in danger here. This is very serious.
We have no way of knowing whether what he says is true, but we call the police. The police gather to raid Idara's house. Belief in spiritual practices is widespread in Sierra Leone, even amongst authorities. Assistant Superintendent Ali Jallo.
We as police officers, you are an African, you know what that means. You cannot just get into the shrine of a witch doctor without protection.
The team gets closer to Idara's house. The investigator is inside. Secret filming shows the moment Idara hears the commotion outside. He jumps up and flees. The police comb through each room. They can't find Idara, but they discover a shrine along with masks and spiritual objects stuffed in bags. A noise comes from the ceiling. Idara crashes to the ground and the police detain him. The team continues to search for evidence. Mr. Tori unravels dirty white cloth. Dust and what looks like small bones fall out.
This comes from human.
He says they are human. The police have not confirmed this. Idara and 2 other men are charged with practicing sorcery as well as being in possession of traditional weapons used in ritual killings. They have since been paid pending investigations. Back in Makeni, my cousin Fatmata is buried outside the town mosque. We may never truly know why she was killed. Ritual killing is not recorded as a distinct crime in Sierra Leone. The scale of the problem remains unknown. It's measured only in the grief of the bereaved.
BBC Sierra Leone correspondent Tyson Conte with that report on ritualistic killing, the parts used for power sources, wealth. Let's get to developments unfolding here now. There are a couple of things we've got on our plate to look at. Let us share with you this one in passing, which I considered bad mannerism. If this was another person, forget it. Bad mannerism.
Agriculture did this going on.
Bad mannerism. You see that? If this was another person, they would be sprinkling all over the place. George Weah was in Morocco, Rabat. After the interview, or while the interview was going on, he took a sip, a mineral water, and when he got through, he put the bottle right on the ground. Unity Party ethicist, moralist, culturalist, all of those lists, they came out. It was wrong. It was wrong, unethical. Look at Joseph Yuma Boakai, the president of Liberia, with such a bad mannerism. He sits and puts his 2 feet on the table. Now, culturally, this is wrong. Ethically, it is wrong. In every aspect, it is wrong. It is uncivilized, very uncivilized to the core. What happened with the ground that Joseph Yuma Boakai can put his feet on? He's not even with our shoes. His shoes on, and he put it on. So between Boakai and Weah, who is bad off? Weah drinks the water, put it down, which is the normal. You put the water down. There was no table as per the setting. You just put the water, and everybody who drank put the water on the bottle on the floor. Boakai sits. He put his 2 feet on the table. You seen the man? You seen the man? Yeah, the man put 2 feet on the table. Just thought to share this with you people in passing. That's it. Thank you. Thank you very much, Newton. Thank you so very kindly. Thank you. I appreciate it. So let's go now to what we've got. Let's get to what we have. Next year, we often tell you it's not going to be easy. We are bracing ourselves for that. And we encourage you to brace yourself for it. Not to be afraid, but to be ready. Bracing oneself for uncharted territory simply means you don't know. Uncharted territory means you don't know what is going to happen. You are not aware of the future. You can chart a course, but you can have no understanding of how it's going to be. Yet, you brace yourself for such. So, ahead of us is 2026, but it is uncharted territory. So, we brace ourselves heading into the uncharted territory with every readiness, just as Unity Party is heading into 2026 with every readiness. Brace yourself for more reactions, more damning things going to happen. Don't be afraid. This is a political warfare. Stand up to it. Their goal is to resist you, that you wouldn't make 2029, that they will stay on. Don't be afraid. Don't get troubled. Don't get jittered. Don't get emotional. Don't put on insults. No, just face the issues. There is a simple way you can weaponize them. Their weakness is known. They don't want anybody to talk about their excesses, their failures, and excuses. So when you're talking about those things, they get jitter. They have the burden of proof. You do not have the burden of proof as the opposition community. They have the burden of proof because they are the ruling establishment. They owe it to the people. They took oath. Joseph Yema Boakai said, I, Joseph Yema Boakai, do solemnly swear that I will uphold, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia. So help me God. The same Joseph Yema Boakai goes to the legislature in what is referred to as the State of the Nation address and made ambitious promises. Before then, the campaign promises. So they have the burden of proof, not you. They are afraid of you. So get ready. Don't be afraid. Don't get jitter. Just relax yourself. Just stick to the issues. Just keep on hitting them with the issues. When they blunder, identify the blunder. When they lie, identify the lie. Don't insult. Don't put any emotion into it. Emotion, insult, or cursing can change anything. They will just feel that you are vexed, you are angry because they are in and you are out. Make them to know that you are in, you had the responsibility, you did well and did exceptionally well. Democratically, you went out, and the same democratic process is bringing you back. So the same way you conducted yourself in a manner when you were in, conduct yourself that same way. Be relaxed, be comfortable, speak to the issues as they unfold. 2029, not far again. Technically, we have 3 years. The National Elections Commission, as we always tell you, starts preparation next year. Everything is going to get off the ground. The government told us that they're going to get even more serious next year. Too many things will be happening next year. Some of what will be happening next year will be real distraction. They will create a heightened atmosphere. They will come up with all kinds of things so that you'll be feeling uncomfortable. You will see some things. They did not hide it. Next year, they say, oh, they will start arresting, they will start doing this, they will start intimidating, they will start jailing, they will start running to court, they will start corruption cases, and all kinds of stuff. So, as they plan, you two be ready to resist their plan. They will not be successful. Within that plan, it is what they call distraction. They know that they can make it 2029. I dare anybody to think that Unity Party can defeat George Weah 2029. Free, fair, transparent, credible elections, Unity Party is off. It's off. Everything that they are telling you is easy right now. They are in is easy. Just as people will say in Liberian parlance, that free talk. You're using extra energy. So you can say as you will, George, we are not coming back. CDC will never come back to power. People can say all those things and you leave them to say. It is unto them, it's a right. But they are not the ones who are going to determine the outcome of the elections. The election is determined by 5.4 million people of the Republic of Liberia. The 5.4 million are not only Unity Party. So they can say whatever they want to say to amuse themselves, to make themselves feel happy. And that is what the Englishmen call illusion. That's mental deficiency. Senator McGill was in Mangibi over the weekend. The same thing we've been telling you and we'll still tell you. Relax yourself. Don't get vexed. Don't show any vexation. Don't show emotion. Those are not political weapons. Don't insult. It is not a political weapon. The issue or issues are the political weapon to defeat your enemy. Stick to the issues. When someone has the burden of proof, that person don't want to be under pressure. Already, the person has the burden to prove. Then there is pressure on the person. It gets the person off. It's just like the man in the house or the parents, they have the responsibility to take on the children and other activities of the home. And then the children are mounting pressure. It is their responsibility. Then the children are mounting pressure. You have to do this. You have not done this. They get upset. Haven't you experienced that? It is the same way with leadership. They have the burden to prove. And then they are under pressure from the children. In this political context, the people they're managing. So relax yourself. All you need to do, as we have always told you, get ready to reach out. Move out to seditions. We've been telling you this thing. Simple. Listen, let me say this. A couple of years back, we were talking. I would say it occasionally because it became the reality. When we were talking, they said we were not making sense. Most of the CDC officials, they said we're not making sense. They said, oh, same leader thing. Oh, that thing, because they were enjoying the tinted windshields. They were enjoying the United States dollars. We used to tell them on Capital FM, look, you guys need to do this. You guys need to reach out. It's not sufficient to say, George, we have built 14 military hospital. It's not sufficient to say, George, we have built Army hospital. You need to be telling the people, yes, George, we have built 14 military hospital. That is evident. You need not explain that further because it explains itself. it presents itself. You need to start telling them what, George, we are going to do after the 14 military hospital. What's the plan in place after the Emory Hospital? Those are the things, because they've seen those things. They already know. You need not tell them about it. Tell them something new. In politics, that's what you do. You tell them something new. The ones that before them, they are convinced. So when you're telling them something new that they have not seen, they want to see that new. Though we again talking, we're sounding it again. This is how you go about it. This is one of several strategies. It is not early. Don't say it's too early. No, in politics, there is no too early, no too late. Everything that is available to you within the space and time that you have, make the maximum use of it. There is no later in politics. There is no too soon in politics. If you ever thought that way, your enemy will overcome you. So start moving out, as we've told you, reaching out to your people, speaking to them, giving them the needed pieces of advice. Don't justify anything. As we've always told you, even if they say, oh, our people, our officials, they didn't do anything for us, they were mean to us, they will not have time for us, even if you call them. Don't argue, don't justify. Tell them, we share your pain. We share your heart. Please, we beg you. We need you. It will get better. Less than no time. You are the one with that vote to give it to Weah to return. Simple. Just be psychological. At the close of the day, it will work. What we have been telling you, the message resonated with some of CDC tap brats. McGill was in Magibi. That's the same thing he started to tell the people. I said, good. At least the message is resonating. So thank God you people are listening. Now, you need to sustain that message. It's not just saying it in Magibi. And then you move from there, you go back to your Capitol building office. You will have to develop other strategies. So he decided to rally CDC supporters into community outreach recruitment. 2029 will be tense. CDC supporters must, from now going into 2025, 2026, 2027, 2029, 2028, 2029, put on your militant spirit. Put on your militant spirit. Be prepared. Don't be afraid. One thing he told them in Magibi County, which is very significant, McGill said that Unity Party, any attempt to cheat or rake 2029, there will be severe consequences.
CDC, get ready for Joe Weah to come back. But for you to be ready, you want Joe Weah to come back? You want Joe Weah to come back? Yeah. Each and every one of you got to go off the street and start recruiting. You go in the community where you live and start recruiting. 2029 will be at the polling station. Any attempt to cheat, any attempt to wreck the election, the consequences will be so severe that those who in power will not be understanding. Any attempt to cheat in 2029, any attempt to cheat in 2029, some of our friends who want to cheat in 2029, the consequences will be severe, will not be understanding. This country is a democracy, and the result must be upheld. The person who will win the election will be the person who will take power. Nobody will say you will remain in power. And I believe that the president, who is my uncle, I know he's a genuine man. I know when he lost the election, he will accept the result. But there are some elements in United Party who believe that power belongs to them and they will never want us to run up power because 2029 result will be clear. It will be overwhelming. It will be first round. We're not going to sleep. We are going to go in all the trenches. Beginning January 1, CDC will be in all the trenches. We are asking you citizens, every day go in your community and recruit one person. Go and be leaders and ambassadors in your community. This election is not about Joe Weah. It is about us. Joe Weah can decide he don't want to be president, but he must be president because we, the citizens, want him to be president. And so go out. I urge you, bring your block. Let's be our headquarters.
The senator couldn't have put it any better. That's exactly. That is exactly what you need to do. Yes. That's it. Put aside every hurt, every difference, and just do exactly that. Do exactly that. 2029, they will attempt to cheat. That is why they are telling you that you will not come back to power. George Weah will not come back. If anybody tells you, or when you hear such from any government or government supporters, that is exactly what they are depending on. And yeah, what they use as their justification, that you were there, says yes, you sit down, you let all take it from you. Then you think we sit down, we give back to you just like that. So they tell you that's why they're putting money in different places, different ways. They will attempt to tamper with the results. Over the time, you will see they will reshuffle that National Elections Commission, mark it. They've already succeeded getting a Unity Party person as Chief Justice in other places. So brace yourself. What we're telling you, brace yourself. These are things that we are talking about. It's not a fight, but an intellectual, electoral battle. And Yeke Kodoba couldn't have had his voice anymore.
Anybody break election will run me. If me will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. We will have no regret to do it. I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, you must stop it. Anybody break election will run me. If me will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. We will have no regret to do it. I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, you must stop it. Anybody break election will run me. If me will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. We will have no regret to do it. I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, you must stop it.
Keep playing the King's Cash giveaway, please. We're giving out 4,000 through our partner, Radio Entertainment, Liberia. It's just 4,000 today. It's a simple game. Play with 200, that's 100 Liberian dollars or 70 cents US. Play or dial star 79 and star 24 hatch. That's all. And then there is 4,000 for you. That 4,000 gives you 8,000. So it's double. And to add spice, you are also in the running for a bag of rice, a sizable gallon of oil, cell phone. So keep playing. If you haven't yet, start playing. If you play the first time, play second, third, fourth. You could be that person. Don't give up. Play as many times as you can. It's just 100 Liberian dollars, not more, not huge, or 70 cents US. And then 4,000. Once you have 4,000, you automatically get 4,000. So that's 8,000 Liberian dollars. Let's go. I want to you hold on to that. I want to finance minister by the guy left publicity. The man is freak for publicity. He's freak for radio, freak for television all day, just running from radio station to radio station talking. What kind of finance minister that? Any finance minister who can lie, that's what he does. Just run from radio station to radio station online. Oh. So, Representative Francis Afoko too is out of the city, and he had a fruitful discussion with the people of Maryland County, and there he told them why Weah was defeated. Not that Weah didn't bring about development. Weah has unprecedented development in Liberia, but Unity Party won, according to Francis Afoko, based on their sustained, persistent, resolve propaganda. CDC in opposition cannot do the same, can tell you to do the same, but you people have your own strategy. If they were lying yesterday, if they were moving to the United States and discouraging investors from coming to the country, if they were using Congressman Chris Smith to say this, to say that in Congress, if they were using Verdio, one of the Verdio brothers, to sit on whatever the international network to say, we are killed this person, Jefferson Koji killed this person, if they were using Heron Costa to say you block the road, you put blocks all on the road, you put tires on the road, you set the fire, you set the road, the tires ablaze. If they were protesting every day, CDC people have their own strategy. I'm not telling you to do the same. Every situation is different. But according to Frank Afoko, their propaganda work. I don't know how it worked, but he conceded that it worked. But the propaganda is on. Just as they were in opposition, they were malicious, they were militant, they were radicals, they were just everything, a terrifying atmosphere that even during the Ria regime, if this country had gone back to war, Unity Party people would have been happy because that's what they wanted. They were doing everything to ensure that we are reign, that we are leadership was not peaceful. When I think about some of the things that Unity Party guys were doing, sorry to say, I just developed hate for Unity Party people. From a human perspective, you don't want to do that. That is why God said, do unto others as you do unto them. These guys who in power today, they are wicked to the core. These guys wanted the entire country to be in war. They even wanted war to come and let we are die inside. These guys, what they were doing, these Unity Party people, every day, they were having protests here that they were paying people. They were doing all kinds of things. Some of them, Jeremy Lee P.I. and the rest of the people, the other guys, Josiah Joker, all of them, they were sitting in America and writing, saying this, directing people to this, leaking all kinds of stuff. They had people within Weah's bedroom who was giving them information. So they kept the country unstable, insecure throughout. Today, they don't want anybody to say anything. But nobody will create any unfavorable sin that you people created yesterday. Your own conscience will beat you. At the end of the day, 2029, you guys will confess by saying, yes, we got the power because we kept these people unstable with lie. These Unity Party people, they are very wicked, very satanic to the core. You see them they did terrible things in this place. Very malicious. Very diabolical. That even Satan himself wouldn't want to do. And you call that propaganda. No, as much as Safoko is entitled to his opinion, I do not consider that a propaganda. Propaganda will not lead to destruction, will not lead to instability, will not lead to insecurity, will not lead to blocking roads, will not lead to inciting people against the government, will not lead to uprising. Propaganda is simply a dissemination of information with the intent to satisfy one's desire. Today, nobody wants to. They don't want anybody to do any one of those things. They suddenly think that they came to power with perfection. They think they came to power with blessing. No, they came to power with curse. Rude people, very diabolical to the core. And that is why everything they try putting their hand in, the feeling along the way. Nobody will protest. December 17 is clear. One said nobody will protest. Those malicious, diabolical, mercenary protests that you people were organizing, they will not do it. You see, and you see the atmosphere, how it looks. George Weah, the first year of George Weah was marked by protests every week, week in, week out protests on Unity Party, and using CPP and the other people. Do you think that you people, listen, there is nothing that you guys did in your opposition life that CDC today cannot do? You can stop anybody from anything. It will just create a situation. Maybe you'll open your arsenal and just start killing people all over because you're noted for killing people. Unity Party people noted for killing. We know it. I agree. You say the auditors die. You can tell how Harry Grease died mysteriously under your, and we can name deaths. Who is clean? So Friend Safoko said that propaganda that will let CDC to go out. Let's have a listen to him. That's his opinion. He's entitled to it. But I think they were malicious. They were dreadful. They were diabolical. They planned it. They were persistent and consistent with it. You heard Darius Dillon. Darius Dillon said they made sure that every nominee that we are sent, they fought against that nominee, meaning that nominee will not pass. You heard Darius Dillon confession.
So George Weah presidency was not about lack of development. It was about the CDC inability to have explained her workings to the Liberian people. What the CDC from power was propaganda, lies. The Unity Party came together. They studied high level of sophisticated lie. They did high level of conniescing. And they make Liberians to believe that George Weah, even if he had put gold and diamond on the streets, they made Liberian people to believe that George Weah was not doing anything. As far most of our brothers who were privileged to have operated with the CDC-led government, as far as concerned, there are roads, there are developments, tin prices were stable, though there were challenges, and all those things. As far as we were concerned, that Liberians themselves were feeling the impact of these different things that were happening. But these sophisticated liars who told us it was wrong to be in government, to be an appointed official in government, it was wrong to go to party function and wear party t-shirt. Today they wear party t-shirt to their headquarters while they are minister, deputy minister, government official. When you ask them to say NCDC people did it. They said it was wrong to work in government and pay off for yourself. Even though you're taking pay and you choose to pay off for yourself. But Joseph Burger now is building almost little over $10 million project in Lofa that nobody know who brought it there, that the spirit brought it there. It was wrong at that time to Raka. But today, to the Burger, imagine George Weah is the most popular black man in the world. George Weah. He's the most popular black man in the world. George Weah, coming from the field of being a celebrity, George Weah did not buy $1 million bulletproof car. If anybody want to kill anybody in the country, that George Weah, because George Weah has been celebrity over the years. George Weah has been a millionaire over the years. George Weah was riding the same Nissan Patrol or the railway. The old people that nobody think about running the man bought $1 million car when University of Labrador can be painted. Tubman University didn't get boss. Or when George Weah, who is the uneducated man when he became president, Tubman University have boss that were running, taking the children from over there, bringing the people. Yes, under George Weah administration. But they made it to believe that our boss that were here, it was now a good thing, the thing that supposed to come, that cable car should have come. So cable car are going to come and put air conditioners will be driving the students. But today they're there, Tubman University, while the University of Labrador is $5,000 to $6,000 Labradorian dollars, because George Weah said free education to all public schools. Today the people at Tubman University paying little over $75, $80, or $90 for activity fee. Why? Because the government of Labrador have failed to provide subsidy for Tubman University. So CDC did not lose election because she didn't perform. CDC lost election because the guys were able to put the coke lies together, and our people believe in what they said. Because of that, the people of Liberia, majority now, voted against. And when President George Weah lost the election, even United Partisans today believe that George Weah is the most peaceful man in Liberia in Liberia history ever. Less than 1% vote is the first seated president or sitting president, while they are still reading election results, now call his opponent and say congratulations, and officially set up a team, walk away and turn everything over. They make you to believe that everybody in CDC government was stealing in the government, was stealing everything that what they said. They've been in the presidency now for more than almost 2 years. They've not been able to catch one rule, but they're only doing witch hunt. Every time President Barack travel with over 100 people and use almost $1 billion US, when it come out, when there is no result, they will just look around in order to distract the Liberian people. They will say, okay, the other man steal. All those things are political chicaneries. They have to distract the Liberian people attention, to distract our minds from their empty level they're on. Joseph Boakai has had the highest trip. The first president, in fact, we told man and said he traveled, but nobody traveled past Mr. Boakai. President Boakai went there and they spent over $400,000 United States dollars. President Weah came, there were a lot of teachers that were not taking pay. They were volunteers. She's in Maryland. She does not have access to come and see me as the president of Liberia, but let her benefit from the budget that we pass here by providing free WAS fee, but by providing free education. That is equal distribution. Almost all of the households in Liberia benefited from that. Who can tell me in 6 years nobody in Liberia child went to school and took WAS? Even if it's not your biological child, like your sister child, like your brother child, like your auntie child, like your neighbor, somebody benefited. Even Boakai nieces are graduated from, but yet they say it was not good. CDC constructed several high schools across Liberia. President Boakai just dedicated one of the schools in Bonka. Then you saw it. Then they say when he dedicated, we shouldn't say that job we have project. Say that good thing, don't dedicate it. Or you're going to dedicate it, you don't want to respect. That international program to hold a podium and say no, this project here, it started in George Weah town. And every money was available for this project. The first construction of Liberia fishery, NAFA, College of University of Liberia, at the University of Liberia, it was done under George Weah administration. So, brother, plenty happened. But that the propaganda and the lies. You can lie to go to power. You can scheme to go to power, but you can never scheme to maintain power. That the lies chasing them today, they hit behind them. When protest, nobody now protest. George Weah fought July 26 a protester. In the 6 years, there were protestations all around. But they say now nobody should talk because they know that they have appeared to be failure to the Liberian people. They go break CDC party because they want the country to be a one-party state. The party are building at the building there. The party institution they down to the party.
Unity Party in opposition was very consistent with this cliche: one term president. will be one-term president. You too can say the same to Joseph Yoma Boakai. You too can and must say the same thing to Joseph Yoma Boakai, Unity Party, and Unity Party supporters that Joseph Yoma Boakai will be one-term president. Senator Snow has been repeated with this, that Joseph Yoma Boakai and Unity Party will be one-term president. Don't be afraid to say it. It is your right. It is democratic. It is constitutional. Get ready to put that into action 2029. Frank Safoko re-echo that also.
So George Weah presidency was not about lack of development. It was about the CDC inability to have explained her workings to the Liberian people. Why does it show you that President Baba is a one-term president? You don't need that President Baba is a one-term president. I'm going to show you that President Baba is a one-term president. You don't need a campaign. If you think it's okay for you, they say, yeah, no problem. They want to campaign, they come in election, no campaign, I come in convince you say don't vote for Unity Party, don't vote for CDC. Let's leave it at that. If you think everything all right, we're moving. And is it all right? When you're not already, people say you're not already, will be one side. Tarot, Telon, all of them. Just about when you're going to be riding, Air Mura, Kenya Airway, and the other flat. Nobody can rap private jet for that. Every day that private jet going for $1 in needs creation in Ghana, the private jet. You know why they come out to tell? There's a winger saying, you know, I can tell. The time was saying it again, Joe, we are with it. Not understand the importance of President riding private jet, but now we understand it because at the end of selfishness. So, okay, you move on there and let put remember, let me continue private jet. You say private jet, that's good. When you president, you go rap private jet. Like, people say, oh, yeah, Joe, we are. You see our money, so rap private jet. Then you get it now, you can move on the private jet, Benny. Regular for ya. So we have never rope any jet in Labrador to go to any country. Regular for ya to a hometown. Any rope already, you can ride the road to go there. You get a small plane that can be shaking. You can put it say a risk. You can put it say a risk. But again, President Boakai is there. All the roads is at the road and where money left inside for them to complete. Let them start their own project.
That will be doing it for that. Let's move to the man of the hour, the man of the moment, the man of the year, the fearless, the most patriotic, nationalistic, the man who has given us a real understanding of what oversight is, Representative Yeke Koluba. Yeke Koluba has given us a real understanding of oversight. He has given us an understanding that truly what people have always said, that the lawmakers would take huge sum of money called constituency break just to flit, romanticize, amuse themselves, but nothing. Yeke Koluba has given us an understanding that for the guys, their definition of oversight is just theory, nothing practical. Though where he is and where he goes, not his constituency, but I think Yeke Koluba's decision to crisscross the country is not only right, but it opens the people's eyes to what is an oversight. Because you know why? It gives the lawmaker a full understanding of the condition of the country. So when he gets back to the capital, he knows exactly what to put on the floor. Simple. Then just sitting in that Capitol building, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I move that if I can obtain a second, that we invite the Minister of Public Works to come and tell us what is happening with the road from this place to that place. That is just, it's just legislative flirting. You're just romanticizing. That is why most of those guys over there, they settle for money. They are concerned about how much money they can get in the pocket. So they are not concerned about the people. You may think that Representative Yaka Koluba's position is wrong, but it is 100% right in my opinion, because people say, doesn't it make sense? The man goes and says, but the government said they have done that. Oh, our people are crying on this. This is the kind of role they are moving on. These are the conditions they're going through. So when I get back to the House, this is what I'm going to tell the Speaker and my colleagues what we need to do. At least I have a full understanding. That is the oversight. That is the oversight for me. Yaka Koluba is patriotic, is nationalistic. That's what these guys ought to do. When they say constituency break, I'm not saying that this is constituency break. This is Yaka's own initiative. And I am saying that it is patriotic, it is nationalistic. It gives him a fair appraisal of the condition of the country. As a lawmaker, back to the capital, you know exactly what to put on the floor, because you will not be second guessing. You will not be using somebody's report like what most of the guys can do over there. Somebody just come from the play, they want to eat small money from the senator or representative. Is it chief? We just from all the time, the water play looking say, chief, yeah, auntie we're going by soon. We'll just be here because it's not easy. Look at us, you see, look at I almost got sick. And all kind of squash on me. Say, oh, for you, then take something at 200 or 300 and give to them, say your goal. Then that the representative now, what the guys told him verbally, he's taking it on the floor. We know that for a fact because we can hear it. They'll say, according to a report that we received, the road from this place to Kawieke is so and so. Mr. Presiding, I think we need to move to invite the speaker, the Minister of Public Works. You stating that motion, you should be on that role. You should even present parliaments in other countries. They use how they call it? How they call that something, man? The graphic stuff, eh? Yeah, something like a video. They have it in parliament. They do a screening of the place so that the colleagues will see it. Other colleagues who have not gone on that side, they'll have a fair understanding. They'll watch it. They'll do a video, a recording of that role, and then they bring it in parliament. People just against Yaka Koluba for nothing. What Yaka Koluba did not do yesterday, he wasn't more patriotic yesterday. He's patriotic today. Yes, Unity Party people, you should be happy that the man is helping you. At the same time, he's exposing your lies. The man is doing well. The rest of the senators and representatives should be shamed. Every night their constituency break, going on constituency break, they go nowhere. They don't even go near the counties or the constituents to do anything. Even the ones who are in Morovia, the representatives in Morovia, in Montserrat County, they hardly move around. Look at the districts in Montserrat County and the French of Montserrat County. Look how they're bad off. Look at roads in those communities, how they are bad off. You have a representative sitting there. They can do nothing. But they will take thousands of dollars. Constituency break. Some of them don't have a single clinic in their community. They don't have a single elementary school. But they will sit over there, take all those monies and say they're going on constituency break. Some of them don't even have a single farm because they narrow that thing to agriculture. Then talk about the guys who are out of the city, who are in the interior of the country. But they will stand here and say, oh, Bwaka doing well. The president doing well. The president facing a role. Granjida County Senator, he sat down over there. Whole day, he praising Bwaka. He said, what we are, they didn't do that, what Bwaka doing. Shame of a senator. Instead of saying, this is what I have done. The people elected the senators and representatives to improve their lives. They did not elect the senators and representatives to praise president. That is how low senators and representatives are in our country. The people should be saying, this is what our senator did. This is what our representative done. This is what we're reaping from what we sow at the ballot box. But you will see representative senator, what Joey didn't do, and the president is doing it, President Bwaka. I should be ashamed of myself to even be saying that. Then why am I elected? Why am I a representative or a senator? Why? The president, Joey didn't do this, and same President Bwaka came. President Bwaka is doing so well. So what did you do? What are you doing? You praising another person. The people did not, just as the people elected the president, they elected you. So you cannot feed on what the president is doing. Tell the people, this is what I have done. Or let the people say, we elected this man. This is what this man has done for our constituency or our district. Let the people speak for you. Let the people show others what you have done. You praising Bwaka. You're not taking the glory. It is a minus on you. It is a promotion for Joseph Yuma Bwaka. You will get the political recognition because the president will take telephone and call you. Or you will sit in the president's living room for attention because that's what Liberia politicians are. And then you think that you are a good politician. No, it is a minus. You telling the people that this man doing everything. Me as a senator, as your representative, I have done nothing. You should be ashamed of yourselves saying that praising Joseph Yuma Bwaka instead of boasting of what you have done for the county, what you have done for your district. I cannot be a representative or a senator and just be praising president. President Bwaka has done this, and President Joseph Jingin Robert did it, President E.J. Rod did it, President Cynthia Moses did this. So the question will come back, but what have you done to? What have you done? What is your impact on your people? How have you channeled your people's life in that Senate, in that House of Representatives? Because that's why the people elected you. The people elected you to improve their living condition, to take them to another level. They did not elect you people to praise president, sing praise president, shower praises on president. You stop that thing. You guys are too big for that thing. You don't stoop so low. This patronage politics is too bad for our country. Who dare you praising president? President Joseph Bwaka has done this. Same President Bwaka King, and same President Bwaka King. So what have you done? And Bwaka, some of you been there before Bwaka. What did you do? Zoe Penna will say that throughout George Weah reign, he said Joseph Bwaka did more. Weah did nothing for Grand Jide. But then the people showing we are footprints, we are handprints, we are nail print. But he will not say what he did for the county. Pretty close to 30 years, a man stay in the legislature and Grand Jide is underrepresented developmentally. Grand Jide is not part of the other counties when it comes to development. Then who are you? For nothing senator, for nothing representative. So Yaka Koluba is giving, he has brought on a new dynamics. He has changed. There is a legislative paradigm shift introduced by Yeke Koluba. The man couldn't have done it any better. This is why United Party people vex. It's not about vexation. It's about accepting the reality. And it should be a provocation to the other guys and men in that place representing people. Some of you in that legislature, your districts are so bad off. There is hardly a road connecting there. But you're taking thousands, millions of dollars. And you will never attempt to go over there to do anything graphic and bring it for your people to see in that legislature. They said, Mr. Speaker, this is how, this is the road connecting from my county to this place. Look at the condition, Mr. President. Mr. Speaker, we have to do something. I think this is why we need the public works minister to come and explain. When you're inviting the public works minister or you summoning the public works minister on that kind of thing with video footage of the condition of your district, then they say yes. But you sit down in that place. You just know when a friend is making that, then you join and you intellectual. You know the issue. You just join them to make noise. Then think you represented them because they're calling you honorable. What's your footprint in your district? Look at the guys in Montserrat County. Look at the guys in Montserrat. Look at how Montserrat County is bad off. But I don't blame the people. Y'all will go back 2029 again. They will come giving your bag of small money and all the kind of thing, and then y'all vote again. They put telling that you people are stupid, you people dull, you people peasants, you people downtrodden, you people are nothing. Thanks to Representative Yaka Koluba, man. Though those places are not his constituencies, but at least it will now position the rest of the guys to come out of their mediocre life of representative to be more serious for the people. We start pressing for a legislation that a representative can crisscross. You representative for District 13, but you can also get in District 14 and carry on development. District 14 men can also go in District 13 and carry on development. We have to press for that kind of legislation because you're managing a constituency, you're too complacent. You've been carried away by the money. And you sit down doing nothing. The very Montserrat County, look at all the districts in Montserrat County. Look how they're bad off. Let's agree yesterday the people did nothing, the representatives did nothing. So you're dead now. What are you doing? All of the conditions stay the same. Nothing has changed. You only in that house. Majority blood, minority blood, money days, money died. That's what you've been on all through. Nothing extra. Thanks to Representative Yaka Koluba. Yeah. He's doing well. It's not a bad thing, though not his constituencies, so. But I think this, if the lawmakers, and that's how the lawmakers ought to move. Listen, give the executive the benefit of the doubt. Don't cover up the executive. Most of you lawmakers, you cover up the executive. Instead of putting the people under pressure to do for your constituency, you said under Mr. President, and I think the president, anything the president wants, and the president here, and the president here, and the president. Nonsense. And you call yourself educated representative? You call yourself educated senator? You'll be praising president all day? Only in Liberia that thing can happen. No country, they both praise president. They see the president as equal. Just as they are elected, the president is left, all of them are equal. And that's why the Constitution also meant when they said 3 separate but distinct branches of government, meaning all of the branches are on the same level. No one is higher than the other, but all of them have different functions and they coordinate. So I said 3 separate but coordinate branches of government. But the legislature will reduce itself, will fall at the feet, become subservient to the executive. Thanks to Representative Yaka Koluba, man. Some people will put it on campaign. We're not close to 2029. No. It's not about campaigning. It's a patriotic responsibility. The guys are not campaigning. Musa Belete is not campaigning. Yaka is not campaigning. Safogo, who has joined it, is not campaigning. The rest of the people are not campaigning. I think it is a paradigm shift. Let's consider it a paradigm shift, a new paradigm shift, that a spirit has just dropped on certain lawmakers to move out of their comfort zone, get into those places to see the condition, what the people are going through. Then they will know whether they are representatives of the people or not. Because when you provoke yourself to get out, it breaks your conscience when you see what the people are going through. You ask yourself rhetorically, am I truly representing these people or not? Look at, what is my intervention? What have I done? I need to do something. You sit in your comfort zone all day, whole day, week in, week out. You will never know what the people are going through. You will just hear stories and then you feed on those stories. That's how these guys are being all true. So it's not about campaign. We're not into any campaign mood yet. These guys just start to give the public a real understanding of what the people are going through as they sit in that law, in that place. Get thousands of dollars week in, week out. Why? The people are they are subjected to a dehumanizing, degrading condition. That's it. Those are the pointers. You saw Joe Boaga? You saw Boaga bad mannerism? They say we are drunk and put a bottle on the ground. Boaga sits, put his 2 feet on the table with his shoes on. That is uncivilized to the core. Okay, man. This break. Let's have this break. Then we get to you. Let's have this break.
Yeah, I can assure you that President Barbara is a one-time president.
Let's have this break, then we can take your call, and then we out.
Anybody break election will run here. If me will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. You will have no regret to do it. I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, you must stop it. Anybody break election will run here. If me will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. You will have no regret to do it. I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, will run here. If me will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. You will have no regret to do it. I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, will run here. If me will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. You will have no regret to do it. I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, will run here. If me will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. You will have no regret to do it. I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, will run here. If me will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. You will have no regret to do it. I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, will run here. If me will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. You will have no regret to do it. I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, will run here. If me will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. You will have no regret to do it. I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, will run here. If me will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. You will have no regret to do it. And I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it. If a meal will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. You will have no regret to do it. And I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, you must stop it.
CDC, get ready for Joe Weah to come back. But for you to be ready, you want Joe Weah to come back? You want Joe Weah to come back? Each and every one of you got to go out in the street and start recruiting. You go in the community where you live and start recruiting. 2029 will be at the polling station. Any attempt to cheat, any attempt to wreck the election, the consequences will be so severe that even those who in power will not be understanding. Attempt to cheat, any attempt to wreck the election, the consequences will be so severe that even those who in power will not be understanding. Any action, any attempt to cheat, any attempt to wreck the election, the consequences. Get ready for any attempt to cheat, any attempt to wreck the election. The consequences will be so severe that even those who in power will not be understanding. Attempt to cheat, any attempt to wreck the election. The consequences will be so severe that even those who in power will not be understanding. Any attempt to cheat in 2029, any attempt to cheat in 2029. Some of our friends who want to cheat in 2029, the consequences will be severe will not be understanding. Cheat, any attempt to wreck the election, the consequences will be so severe that even those who in power will not be understanding. Any attempt to cheat in 2029, any attempt to cheat in 2029, some of our friends who want to cheat in 2029, the consequences will be severe will not be understanding. Cheat, any attempt to wreck the election, the consequences will be so severe that even those who in power will not be understanding. Any attempt to cheat in 2029, any attempt to cheat in 2029, some of our friends who want to cheat in 2029, the consequences will be severe will not be understanding.
Anybody break election will run me. If the meal will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. You will have no regret to do it. And I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, you must stop it. Anybody break election will run me. If the meal will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. You will have no regret to do it. And I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, you must stop it.
Let's play the King's Cash giveaway. Our partners through us giving out 4,000 Liberian dollars. That 4,000 gives you 8,000. So it's double. 4,000, 4,000, 8,000. Play with 100 Liberian dollars or $1.70 US. Dial star 799 star 24 hatch. That's all you need to do. 4,000. Automatically you get 8,000. And that 8,000 is sufficient enough for you to do a lot more going into the season. We already into the season. Today is the 24th. Next week, Tuesday, either Tuesday or Wednesday, will be the 1st of December. I think it's Tuesday. Next week, Tuesday, will be the 1st of December. So you see, we're already there. Or Monday. Next week, Monday, will be December 1st. Saturday will be the 29th, holiday. And then Sunday, the 31st, Monday, the 1st of December. So we're already in the season. Take advantage of these opportunities so that you can get your children things as early as possible. You don't know the future. If you say you're waiting December, the first week in December, or the second week in December, or the third week in December, things might just get bad. You can tell. No one knows the future. God said the first opportunity you have, make use of it. So take advantage, win that 4,000 automatically. It gives you 8,000. That 8,000, you got 2 children, you can start buying the clothes small. Yeah, 8,000 you're not used up. Plenty will leave. Yeah. and then you play the next time, you win another 8,000. So before you can get into the Christmas, you're already done. Every mile you'll be getting on that just to put something in their pocket for them to be flexing with their friends here. That's all. Share the show too. Share the show as many times as you can. Yes. Let's get to the line. Before then, let's read some of the comments. And then we get to you. Philip Tokpa said, Yeke is a nationalist. Fred Dix. Kuda Williams said, all they do is to hold two phones, drive around, and collect brown paper bags. Yes. You see them with two. Kuda, some of them get 3 phones. They get 4 bodyguards, 2 in front, 2 behind. Then the one side him or her holding the bag. Liberian lawmakers, they bluff. They just bluff. Most of them empty. Only a few there. Only a few. Informed, educated. Yeah, only a few. Josephus Martin said, okay, referencing ability is doing well too. Yeah, ability is out. Benson W. Victor said, don't mind those field representatives and senators who sing praises to Boakai. Tano Samson said Boakai would be one-term president. Okay. So let's go. Oh, let's have this break first. Let's go. Let's take another break. We have to get something straight here. I beg you, my people. We have to get something straight. So let's go. Yeah, let's take a break. Let's take a break because if not, we can. So let's take this break first.
Joy. Rastafari. It's a redemption day.
Wagwan must struggle me.
Wagwan revolution, people. Wagwan the blue revolution. You ready? CDC, you ready? Let's go. CDC come. CDC come. CDC build. CDC build. CDC red. CDC red. Headquarters coming. Yeah, we building a new home. Let's build. Let's build. The men they fought the whole, they not making it away. Let's build. Let's build. We did it before and we can do it again. Let's build. Let's build. The men they fought the whole, they not making it away. Let's build. Let's build. We did it before and we can do it again. Now watch this. We coming again. We coming again. We coming again. We will do it again. We coming again. We coming again. We coming again. CDC coming again.
Flying blueprints, breaking.
All right, let's go. So everyone is using the same number, or we're using one number. Only one number. The men, they're always calling women line. You will call on the women line. The women will call on your own line. The 2 lines develop problem. The technical man is working on the 2. So we can take a long break waiting, keep you waiting. So we'll use one line, yeah? We'll use one line. 0777 980375. Before the show ends, those 2 lines will be in. It's better let them be in good condition than not. Yeah? So let's try. Hello?
Yeah, hello, Anju.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stephen, I'm calling from Brother Motokono. Yeah, thank you for the show. I want to tell you about thank you for speaking the truth. I think yesterday he was speaking. People say that I have a phone. Now he's speaking. So to the boss, so when I get wrong, thank you for the service. I will thank you. But my point is still on the now. Come now, we start campaigning now. We're not waiting for 20 now because the police is lying by the passion one way. I was studying our own. I am calling my police up.
Answer the poor campaign. I say what the men did, and then I campaign.
Yeah.
So when you're campaigning,
un campaign na boy looking at like one the good thing what job you do so called be in the people. Now why is there? And they probably un to so called the people on the what you got get show you get everybody show you to so I think we get over or the get only if how buy yeah.
All right. Yeah. Your kind directing him, my dear. Directing you say what he said. So your kind, you pay for your you're talking about the thing job we are there too. Yeah. So you love for your money. You love for your money. Your kind, yeah. Your kind, you say you pay. You say now your tour. You want to hold there about what job we are there. No problem.
Yeah, I will be showing our hand to it. Show our hand to it.
All right.
Okay, show our hand. I get it. My sister take my you have to do everything.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to the next person. We're using one line, and so we'll not take long. Hello.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hear you.
Thank you, Evie. The law make one there. Most of them will not carry the 3 hour fast. They come that they don't comment about David. Because going up, you get a bridge. I know you can go up. Muka, who say, don't comment, I want to what in the water, sin not far or nothing, easy here. 2 years now pass. We are put your hair outside. Why not do good for you? Because we not get nothing.
You say 2 years, you only see your representative?
We see it. He carrying a formulated first of why.
Well, your district, ain't that 14?
Yeah, there's no 14.
Oh, Muka? And that Muka?
Yes. I want shopping. He got to a chairman. I was chairman after the situation. I was hearing you will remember. Say about 2 years now, I've never seen you. He never said, oh, the people who are shopping. All the place they provide you, they bring you water and I'll be out there. Say, well, we not get out power. But nothing at all. Even when we are put your hands up, I'll come and say, as better you will go on you. Thank you for that one. They asked if we get for all.
All right.
Thank you. They would love to have a get
all right, thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm Fred. I'm calling from Benson Street. You know, the people they're wasting their time. There's no need to talk. They be in God divine direction. Whether they like it or not, Joya will come back. So nobody will go to that and say, Joya will come back, Joya will come back. The anytime go on Facebook and put it, Joya coming back. We are coming back. So I want to tell you thank you for encouraging us. We will tell our friend every citizen must recruit one person. At least when you get 50 person in the community, at least you one, then have 100 person. So I want to say thank you so much for what you're doing for us. You're making us getting used to the politics. Thank you.
Right. So yes, the man, but the man, you people can try 0886 0886 673 922 because the women are giving you a chance. So 07779800375 the women's number. So you can hang on 0886 673-922. Hello? Hello? You went off. The lines, the technician is working on it, will just develop a problem and he has to. So let's see if I'm sure he will finish before we end, but let's use these two numbers 077-980-375 for the women, 0886-673-922 the men. Let's try that. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
I was calling from Veteran.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, you know the Palestinian, everyone they are liar, yeah? Even say who can kill the alien in La to or I will never be win. You go to have full rule up to now. We even see who can it. What they get 12 again. I don't need either to get a cover represented in the same. So the whole you know the Palestinian all of them again La.
So he hasn't done anything since he was elected by you people?
Even for all the things that is very tough.
All right.
People can see.
All right. Thank you. Hello.
Yes, thank you very much. Good afternoon, Mr. Andrews.
Good afternoon.
Thank you, Mr. Andrew. I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call from a Propo corner, Town Coast Home Hill, One Town Community. Mr. Andrews, you don't need to ask for a rocket scientist to know that Joe Kwakai and his grassroots cancer paradise will be a one-time government. So entire United Party, from their executive down, they know that 2029 will be massively defeated. Evidence by the show up for this on Saturday. You see Joe Kwakai everywhere he goes, there is calamity. He went to Kakata, Banga on his way back, he killed Liberian people. The very motorcyclists that he used yesterday, telling them that when he comes, you will get a job. Instead of giving job to the motorcyclists, he's getting them on a daily basis. I think there's a day of both times, getting motorcyclists with for Joe Kwakai and his cancer paradise, they know that they will be defeated. Evidence by all the boys that they use, the rescue soldiers and rescue missionaries that they used yesterday, they have left them in Lumos. These guys are frustrated. Today, Charles Delon is telling the people that now going forward, he will give jobs only to the Liberty Partisans and this leaving the Unity Partisans in Chicago, Limo. So therefore, Unity Party will be defeated and the message of resignation. We want to tell you thank you for always coming to inform us on national issues. Thank you. George Mapaka and Gato Paradise, one time is enough and will never cross 2029. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sam.
Yeah.
I'm Dennis Query, calling from Kerry Street.
Let's hear you, Dennis.
Okay, thank you so much for the topic. You will not expect something better from these people, my brother. They want them to Buakai tune because they want to gain relevance from women Buakai. We're not able to we can support themselves in a whole entire life. That kind of people we get now, this country is going down. Hatred begin the order of the day. People get forcing, people get making flower ready to go against one another. It is kind of condition we in now, my brother. But we pray, everybody pray for me. I pray 2029, there's some of us get to see that day, and I hope we'll see that day. Thank you.
Hello.
Dan, how you doing, my brother?
Yeah, doing fine.
Brother, how you doing?
Yeah, great. I'm good.
This is my sister. I'm calling my people from in the resident. My resident quiet and calm. No noise. No, my son. I agree with Foko. I agree with Yeke Koruba. Reason being, we cannot sit in Morofia alone and say everything is okay. No. Let's go out there. I don't love because you go out there. Let it not go doing. And I agree with my senator from and how they call yourself one country, what place we come from?
Magibi.
Nathaniel Magibi. Okay, Magibi. So I watch all of them live on my phone. I watch them live. And I agree with all of them. So we have to come back and not bread and butter. We got to stand strong. We got to go out there and make friends. We got to convince people out there. Not to sit in your left corner and say, oh, we are coming back. No. We have to come back, but we got to stand strong. We got to fight the people that in power. Those people not afraid about rag or about taking stool or about breaking bone. No. We must go out there and tell people we are dead in the past 6 years. Then the people understand that focus there. In Maryland County, in my county right now, I saw the last time on Facebook there were 50 people for that Thomas College in Maryland County. For their own right. The couple is very dirty, no pink on the wall, nothing you can see. Oh, we are dirty, so okay, let's go fine. But yesterday was first time we are here. Yesterday. So we gotta stay strong, we gotta stay our ground. So tell them not to go and put them in the street, no. Them and you will not do that. Let's go say you will not lie, tell power and lie to be in power. No, you will not do that to the country. You point out in the country, if you're an ambassador, we saw it. You put them in the street, we saw it. You lie up on your black road, we saw, but we're not black road yet. But we protest, say, what are you doing to stop it? We're not black, we're protesting in the street, Brandon. I see what I want to hear the Sakosi. Talk about, oh, you can run white clothes and go to a grand G there. Can you bend the 30 years when you are showing your people, show all your handprint in grand G that can't say, Mr. Senator? Shame on you, Mr. Senator. I'm making the people that every year they will vote for you. And nothing is doing for the inner country. When one move, you go kiss somebody to move the person. The few times we hear your knee, that you kill the lawmaker that won the election in grand G that can't say, your knee keep out. But we will be strong. Not my flower. But we'll tell the people when they bring lies, we will send a message for the lies that they bring it to our people. We'll go in your broadcasting. We'll go in the go in the church, we'll go in the bar, we'll tell people what's going on. It's all going to come over you and say this and the other. They put lie too much in the kingdom power. And the power of the kingdom is so election. They don't want us to have platter. They're so election in the kingdom power.
Okay.
Somebody say they will win election. Nonsense. Thank you, Master.
Hello. Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Andrew.
You want to cut off your radio?
Sorry, sir. Yeah. After you pick up me and then it went on a roof. That's all about that. That's Edmond Carr. And thanks for the knowledge. I mean, for the information, and it is clearing, the party will do all that they can, but the election that will come 2029, it will be a defining moment for Liberia. Because for you to even think about cheating in the election, meaning you are trying your best during your presidency. Okay? But where everywhere it at a standstill, how do you come to say you will force your will on the people? That will not be acceptable. And this is what we're always telling them. If they are thinking that the will that they knew from the 2005 election, 2011, when you were vice president to Winston Tuckman, and this going election 2023 is a scene we are the thinking about. They are making a sad mistake. They see we are in fight. If even he is thinking in that direction, we are not going to allow it to happen because this one, we are the ones that are suffering it. I have always said, if we could have overturn the 1% or 0.5%, what was supposed to happen, it happened. Those are supposed to survive, they survive. But the country was going to move on, like Brempo, we're going to lay like Brempo, we're going to move on. So what we are headed to is do or die. Nobody's not going to accept anything that somebody tell you, on time they will call the mayor, and the mayor left peace, and that will be sure. No, it will not be. The senator and whatsoever they are saying, that is a fact. I also heard you say, oh, if I would have stayed around the office of the president as chief of staff, we're never going to lose the election. Yeah, it has passed. What we cannot do is to prepare ourselves while we are moving 2029. He's going to be a one-term president. There's no joke about that. There is nothing that he can do about it. We are going to make him one-term president as we enter 2026. While they are preparing, we too will start our preparation, our corner, what we are doing to be able to continuously encourage our people to mobilize our people and making sure that 2029 we can be able to get rid of these people so that our country can move on. It's a do and die. So nothing they can do about it. We are prepared for it. Thank you.
Okay, good. We'll take a few more, and then that will be doing it for today. Where is the rep? Hello.
Hello, Andrew.
Yeah.
Thank you for the show. Thank you for the show, and thank you. And I understand why you came. You know, but Andrew, I love Yeke talking because Yeke he has stream model. What he did before, they were happy. United Party were happy. Now what he do now, then they say he's stupid. This is that. I love Senator Maggie talking. Tony now, we shall see. We shall see, and the election, it will be great election in the country. It will be in history forever and ever. Thank you.
Right. Okay.
Hello?
Okay, you went off immediately. Snotty, okay. The song and the CDC song. Where is it? You like it? You want it? Hello. Yeah, we'll try.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, how you doing, sir?
I'm good.
I'm not going to call my name, but I just want to inform you that I will be your guest day after tomorrow to give you important security information at your office.
All right.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
After the show, I will call you to say something before I take action. Before I take action, please. I need your advice.
Okay.
I have a burning issue I want to tell you.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, doctor. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go out of Liberia. Let's see. Hello.
Hello, Brother Andrews. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thank God Almighty. And you?
Yeah, thank God for life. Just calling you from Texas, USA. You know, in Liberia, our home, we don't know how to vote. But Andrew, we don't know how to vote. I witnessed 2-3 elections in Ghana where I grew up. Citizens can ask their leaders, what will you do for us when we give you this position? What will you do? Citizens, I witnessed it 3, 4, 5 times in Ghana. That's where I grew up. I'm from Grand Crew. They ask, then you tell them, then they put on the paper, they get somebody writing, I will do this, I will do that. If you don't do it, what happened? If I don't do it, who should take me from there? They have several coups in Ghana, several attacks in Ghana on lawmakers. Even president, they can ask you, what will you do? Like when a champion, before a champion came to power, they asked him, what will you do for the position you want? A champion said, open me there and see. Say, no, tell us. It's someone we put you there. What we want you to do is send all the foreigners back. Let them go. They're exploiting our country too much. We look at our country, we're suffering. Let them go back home. Let them enjoy our resources that God gave us. That's why a champion sent all foreigners home and Ghanaians enjoy their resources. So the citizen to a champion. So we'll put you in the 1970s, we'll put you there. But we'll put you the one we want you to be brave. We got our country, all foreign and Nigerians, so white people or black or wherever they come from, let them live. And like just what happened in 71. And Ghana, they were Ghana started developing. They were Ghana started owning their own businesses. The white people left the store, Ghanaians were in the stores. Up to now, they're there. But our country, we don't know how to vote. You don't even have in your house to eat today, we'll put you there. So when we put you there now, you're developing yourself, then you forget the people. Because of that bag of rice, because of that $5, because of that $10, hey, we'll carry papi will go. That papi will put there. And somebody to be president. If we look in history, like people talking here, that Liberians will don't reason that the name they get for us here, they say we don't reason. It's not the old man wisdom, but what old man has, what he has. It's not his wisdom, but what he has. You see how we're suffering today. The lawmakers are the same thing. We don't know how to vote. So our country, We're running away from our own country because it's not developed. And you got to develop before we see investors. Because investors will not come out of them park in Morovia. They have to go in the counties. Investors will have to go in a different country. How we develop? But when they come out of them park in Morovia, will not develop a small place. The one president, we decided to build streets, the roads, community roads, and then they connect the counties. After that, now the investors will follow. But because of greed, because we can't reason now, we'll follow those people and we'll talk the men from there. But now our counties they're connected. Our counties, but now we are connected. The investors now will go and see, yeah, I won't go Maryland, yeah, I won't go Grand Crew, yeah, I won't go to Sano, yeah, I won't go this. The hard development comes. So I pray to God we should not make that mistake again. We should not make mistake again, my brothers and sisters, Liberians, we should not make that mistake. Our country is way back. So we'll not lay ourselves to them and how call it say, North Sudan, that we can't speak, they can't see. When Sudan divide, we got Northern Sudan, South Sudan. So we'll not be like that. Unity can't speak to CDC can't speak. There are some people that are not Unity Party members, some people are not seditions, but today, division in Liberia, that Bwaka brother, Bwaka and his gangs. So the advice to all, we should learn how to vote. So tomorrow our country will develop. Our country is backward. We should be like the Ghanaians and other countries that ask their leader, what will you do? Put on the paper, what will you do? We should not matter back or right. So that's my message. Thank you.
Thank you too. Very fine one. Candid information. Insightful. Okay. Yeah. Snotty, you can just call that number. It's the same as the WhatsApp. Then you will get the song, the CDC song. I guess you are talking about the one that was playing before we went for the break. This one with the doctor himself.
Jah Rastafari. It's a redemption day.
Wagwan must struggle me.
Wagwan revolution, people. Wagwan the blue revolution. Y'all ready? CDC, y'all ready? Let's go. CDC come. CDC build. CDC ready. CDC ready. Take what just come in. Yeah, we building a new home. Let's build. Let's build. The men they want the whole, they want make it in one way. Hey, let's build. Let's build. We did it before and we can do it again. Hey, let's build. Let's build. The men they want the whole, they want make it in one way. Hey, let's build. Let's build. We did it before and we can do it again. Now watch this. We coming again. We coming again. We coming again. We will do it again. We coming again. We coming again. We coming again. CDC coming again.
Flying blueprints, breaking ground. A foundation strong where love will stand tall. Every break can be a piece of our hearts. A place we call our own. No matter where the road we go, he was arising. The rules are taking shape, building a new home. With love from the start, through laughter and tears, through the struggle we face, we'll build it strong, fill this room with joy and grace.
Let's build. The men they want the whole, they want make it in one way. Hey, let's build. Let's build. We did it before and we can do it again. Hey, we are the masses. This is our party.
It is not impossible. There is every possibility for that.
This is our struggle. This is our future. We can be broken, better and stronger.
No, not at all. They think they can break you, so you don't exert yourself. But prove to them that you are ever ready more than before. So let's go home this way. Where returns to the presidency 2029. Snotty, that's it. Use that number and then you will get it. You'll get the song. Use that number that is before you. So we are returns to the presidency 2029. They don't want to hear dates. They heard it from the man himself. They are provoked. They are hurt. They are frustrated. They think that it is not going to be because they are in power. And so they will stay there for ever and ever. Amen. The chairman, Pastor Luther Tappe, a pastor, says they will be there for 200 years. You want to ask the pastor whether he will live for 200 years. You also want to ask the pastor whether Unity Party can exist for 200 years. What's the other man? But the rest of the people, they say, yes, they will be there forever and ever. We will never come back to power. It's easier to say, but can determine the time. One of the rescue puppets had this fun to make of his party and his officials. Have a listen.
Let me say it again. Ambassador Chosa Yima Paka or EF for 2 years. But you get Paka 2 years for you get Jeremiah Cool. You do your 2 years, how many? Well, Jeremiah Cool for you get primo. You do your 2 years. Well, I don't know for me to 2 years and they will come to the young people. We saw one young person in our midst. So in our 2 years, it means that not coming anywhere near the power. We have come to rescue this country, and because we are rescuing the country, we are not carrying it back to our to the reign of the next rule of the CDC. No way that any Buka Tensa will come in the executive mansion. Say no way. Say no way. Say Papa Buka Tensa.
All right. So here is what you should say the layout. Bwaga will eat his 12 years. And we hope that Bwaga eats his 12 years. Jeremiah Kun will eat his 12 years. In at 24, Yombli Kanga Lawrence will eat her 12 years. Regime Speaker will eat his 12 years. Mo Ali will eat his 12 years. Sekou Dukle to the port, he will eat his 12 years. Queen Johnson will eat her 12 years. Amos Tue, APRC will eat his 12 years. Just say all the rescue supporters, they will eat their 12 years. So you do your calculation just like that. All of the rescue supporters, everybody, if rescue supporters want 100,000 times 100,000 by 12, stupid of a dull people. In that 12 years, you'll eat your 12 years. Yeah, you'll eat it in utopia. But I eat 12 years. Jamagon eat 12 years. Yomli Kanga eat 12 years. Regime Speaker eat 12 years. Dara Dillon eat 12 years. All the rescue people eat at 12 years. You sound normal? You sound stupid of a dull person. What's the possibility of that? You know what that means? It means that the country will go back into a war. The same thing that let Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, they let Prince Johnson Charles Taylor, who is sitting down in the Hague, or in British prison, in British jail, to bring war. They felt that though and his people were sitting down there, it was one party rule, one group of people. They said we'll stay there, and When they took Samuel Doe from there through a military war, Charles Taylor came too and said he will stay there. He said Vision 2030. That means he will stay in power until 2030. So check the time Charles Taylor came to power and the time he positioned himself to leave power. When Charles Taylor came in 1997, so from 1997 to 2030, how many years in between? Charles Taylor said at the time. You see, when we tell you that this country is not cursed by God, but it's cursed by the very people, the leaders, the people who call themselves leaders. The greed for power, the envy, the political rottenness within. You don't say the person will eat away and the other person eat away. You just go to the constitution or change it to the Republic or Unity Party. It becomes Unity Party personal property and see whether you people will even have space to stay here. If the country is for you alone. The same thing, the same envy your heart. Your one brought war in this country. Your United Party people, led by your own Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, they killed thousands of people in this country, displaced millions. The same thing you people were saying, you're still saying it. You're 2029, you bring military people from all around. When they're having the elections, you put military people all around. You bring more. You put everybody outside. You spread all over. You put gunmen all over marksmen. So anybody takes something and you start shooting. You put gun to the National Elections Commission here to announce it in your favor and say you win. Because when you say you will stay 200 years in power, that's what it means. When you say that George, we ain't coming back to power, you simply saying you hijack. That what that expression means. When you say this person is not coming back to power, you're not saying it's through the ballot. You're saying that we will use iron fist against that person and his party, so they will not. We will be there. Even if we have election, the election will be tense. It will be under our control. Gun will be at the head of the National Elections Commission. He or she dare do anything funny. Just like G. Henry Andrew, not G. Henry, but Charles Taylor. What does Charles Taylor say? He said, not even the angels in heaven could save G. Henry Andrews. Meaning, if G. Henry Andrews, he just try anything, bullets will go in his head and his family. And G. Henry Andrews was afraid. He had to choose between his life and the election. He gave the election to Charles Taylor. That is a threat. That statement alone is a threat and is tantamount to war. It heightens the atmosphere. When you say this person is not coming back, you're not saying that when we go to the election we'll beat this person. You're simply saying that we in power now will use everything military against. And that what Yeke is sounding our early warning.
Anybody break election will run if the mean will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. You will have no regret to do it. And I got no regret for what I'm saying. Anybody break election, if you have the intention to break it, you must stop it.
If you people know what I know, if you people know the atmosphere, if you know where we're coming from, you'll stop creating tension in the country. With that your statement, we are not coming back. We are not coming back. You go up, you come down. We will come back. And you people who are supporters of we are, when the people say that stupid of a thing, that foolish thing, that we are not coming back, tell them that Bwaka will not stay there. Bwaka will go 2029. When they say it back to them. Whatever happy, let it happy. It's too damn much. When they tell you we are not coming back, say Bwaka will not stay there. The people heightening tension. They have to stop it. It is not democratic. You sit down there and then people do something fully, you go, you finish. You know, United Party people, wicked people, devil incarnate, you see them. This is not your personal property. As much as we are in a democratic space, the same people, when we was here, every now and then, well, I can blame we are too. You said that the people use the very people call themselves international community. All kinds of stupid things happening in this country today. Why they can say, oh, we invest so much here, but we are time. The same United Party people will use them. And then they will have press conference. We are invested so much here. We don't want war. We don't want this. And all kind of stupid things. Today, why they can come and be releasing statements all over the place? And because they succeeded, because they too, some of the people in the international community, some of these international organizations, some of these embassies, they were against WIA too. They were supporting Honor Hand, Joseph Yima Bwaga, and they wanted WIA to go. Don't see these people. That's the same people here when we were fighting here, they were supporting the war on the ground. They were supporting certain people. They were supporting certain religious leaders. They were acting like they were mediating. But they were creating, they were exacerbating the atmosphere. You play fun with yourselves. You continue to say, and are your personal property? The people in the government, they were saying the same thing. That's why the entire government, so dope people, they say we're still on inside. It was a one party, it was a PRC regime. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf said we got to take Charles Taylor from there. Not we got to take Doe from there. Charles Taylor said, yes, I can lead a recruitment. I have men. I will bring on Prince Johnson. And Prince Johnson will recruit other people. The 1990 war, that's how we had the 1990 war. When Charles Taylor now took over, Charles Taylor said, Vision 2030, I was still on in power. That's what Charles Taylor said, Vision 2030. Meaning, it is our vision that will stay in power. The National Patriotic Front of Liberia will stay in power until 2030. Charles Taylor wanted to be in power from 1997 to 2030. Who, in the normal self, what country called Liberia on earth would have accepted that thing? Putting a sense in this country. Now sometimes God can just look around and say the people of Liberia are so dull. I regretted why I created a country called Liberia. This is a cursed country. One man, one group of people, one political party will say they must stay in power forever and ever. That's what makes George we are better than all of you people. What will power do for you? People stay in power, they stay die. They stay there ever so long, they die. They wrap them in cloth, they put them in a grave. All the things stay behind. They stay in power, they get crippled. People moving, they just sitting there, they can't talk, they can't speak good. Power can't bring them back, power can't change nothing. This thing whole power is just a simple life, transition. Sell through, do what is right, just like the philosophical maxim. Get in, get it done right, and get out. Simple. Liberia is not a personal property of Unity Party. You continue to say that nonsense every day. You continue to say, and I have property. And this is let's change the country from Liberia, let's say Unity Party. Unity Party state. When they post a Unity Party police, everything Unity Party, then you get vexed. But what you're doing now, you say we are in Akamba, so that your personal property, So we attribute everything to you. And your personal property. Where your opposition people can go there. And why you want? When United Party people somewhere, nobody from the opposition wants to go there. You feel comfortable all by yourself. And how you can enjoy life? You can enjoy life in a central atmosphere. You enjoy life in a diversified atmosphere. You have different groups of people around you. You people mix and you're just enjoying yourself. It's just like a man who has his set. Like the football game is coming on tomorrow, FC Barcelona and Chelsea. The person feels comfortable going in the midst of people to watch the game, than just sitting here alone in his place watching the game. That's how I look with the same politics. You're among yourselves. You don't have anybody different amongst you. Everywhere Bwaga goes to her program, only hear a Unity Party people. The other people on the other side. But then he said he's the president of Liberia. So we say Unity Party president. Oh, okay, I got that clip. Thank God. I got the clip from Josiah Joker when he was in opposition. He said, we are not his president. I got the clip from, how they call the man? Is it Sagboli? The one who, not the lawyer, he was a lawmaker. The other one. I think a fire Sagboli. Yeah. The one who say George Weah would never be, he would never call George Weah president. Capital F, I laughed that day. He say, Mr. Andrew, I can never call that man president. I said, well, he's the president of Liberia. He's our president. He said, that's your president. He's not my president. George Weah is not my president. I said, well, you want to refer to him as the president. He's the president of Liberia, whether you like it or not. He said, George Weah is not my president. That's your president. You can call him president. Weah is not my... Where is he today? Look at the man political party. Bwaga had not taken seat. The man started pressing for benefit. Unity Party marginalizing. Fire Sagboli. His party right on Satan, that Satan there, that road are going. Yeah, before you can get behind you. Right the intersection there, the football field. It's not you pass the football field small when using the bypass. Go see a political party, a dead. United Party ain't got time to give you a dime. But he said he was now going to refer to George Weah as president. We can say the same today. I can tell you I can now refer to Bwaga as a president. But what will it do? He is the president. Whether I say it or not, he is the president. He was elected democratically and sworn in constitutionally. We can reduce ourselves to that level. We respect Bwaga. Bwaga is the president. We disagree on issues. But he's the president. He has to lead. Because he took the oath to lead. We can say Bwaga is now our president. Because we are refined. We are sound. We are patriots and nationalists. Not like you people yesterday, you say, you're not calling George Weah president. If you did not call George Weah president, George Weah was still the president. It did not change anything. It did not bring George Weah down from the presidency. If we say we're not calling Bwaga president, it will not bring Bwaga down from the presidency. Bwaga remains the president. The Constitution says 6 yes. So that's the big difference between you people and us. We far refine, expose than you people. You put emotion into issues. We put reason. Because God reasons. You people don't reason. Satan don't reason. Satan go with emotion. Yaka, we are not coming by. When the elections come in, you bring all your war tanks, your jet bomber, your helicopter aircraft, you saturate the atmosphere with all, you put your gunmen in all around, you bring all the Moa, Osa, everything. In the midst of your guns, your Moa, your armed men, and your everybody, George Weah will still beat you. You will see miracles. You bring all your armed men and your position everywhere. You will see God miracle. God will cause all of them to stick. Nobody will move. You're forcing them to move. They can't move. God will just stick all of them, close their mouth, tie their hands, the weapons in the hand. They can't move. Moa can move, and nothing can move. You see God himself in that election. You try anything funny. Wow, man.
Anybody break election will run me. If me will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. You will have no regret to do it. I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, you must stop it. Anybody break election will run me. If me will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. You will have no regret to do it. I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, you must stop it. Anybody break election will run me. If me will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. You will have no regret to do it. I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, you must stop it. Anybody break election will run me. If me will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. You will have no regret to do it. I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, you must stop it. Anybody break election will run me. If me will come from the bush, will come from the bush. So anybody got intention of breaking election, you must stop it. We will take it from you by force. You will have no regret to do it. I got no regret for what I say. Anybody break election, you have the intention to break it, you must stop it.
They say there are Unity Party state, Republic of Unity Party. Yeah, you'll be there. Can't talk about we will never come back. We are not coming back. We are mess country or you're Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and you're Joseph Boakai. 12 years. 12 years. What you people have to show. You should be telling the country, this is what Ellen erected. These are the structures Ellen put down. This is the kind of system Ellen put in place. We are came to destroy all. We are inherited a messy condition from Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. The man introduced developmental politics, things that Ellen Johnson Sirleaf did not dream of. Nobody, people before Ellen, did not even think in that direction. The man brought it to the country. Today, it is because of George Weah. Everything that is happening, everything that Unity Party and the rest of the people that are doing, George Weah exposure. George Weah exposure. To the extent you broke down, Unity Party destroyed George Weah headquarters. George Weah said we will lead, we'll show leadership. I will show leadership to those people. Nobody say anything to them. Nobody do anything. Your leave are coming to show leadership in crisis. George Weah went to break ground for a new headquarters. Unity Party people jump less than seconds. They say we're bringing our party headquarters too. You pattern everything, you copycat of George Weah's vision. Dead, shame, Unity Party. You should be ashamed of yourself. You destroy the man's party headquarters. The man goes to break ground. Less than no time you say you're building party headquarters. You steal the country money. Nobody should be afraid to tell Unity Party that they are stealing money. Nobody can arrest you. They can carry you to no court to answer a question. You in power. Where did you get the money from? We were told that you already bought the party headquarters. Your own man said it. Other people have been saying it. Your own man came. They say the rest of the money they're going to collect on December 6th, that will build county headquarters. The rest of the how they call it, Congo time, the finish with Congo time. That's what they say.
Somebody say let me tell you why we come here December 6th. We get come here to party already. Your money will raise me. It's to party all the other 50 counties. Your money will be raising on December 6th. We'll use that money to pay our headquarters across the country.
Yeah. So you took the country money. You never source any money from outside. Even if you source money from outside, you have to disclose it. You have to make a disclosure. That is why Ellen Johnson Sirleaf When Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was in power, every money she sourced from outside since she was the president of the country. And there was a need. There was check and balances from the people. There were people who were checking on her. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf would do a public disclosure of how she sourced that money, which institution she got that money from. And Joseph Boakai was with Ellen. He is the president now. They cannot tell. The reason they can't tell because it is the country money. They don't know how to say it. They can never say where they got the money from. It is the country money. You can compare yourself with George Weah. You took the country money to go and buy headquarters. Where they flush you up from? You bought the place. You begged the people. You gave them extra money. You gave them bonus. You can compare yourself with George Weah. George Weah is building a headquarters from private money. You never build headquarters 12 years. You are in opposition. You are flushed out. Most of your people today could not even afford. They were struggling. Some of them were nearing skeleton level. They could not even buy gas for the car. All of their cars were parked. Nothing was happening. So you cannot tell us that you had money. If you had that money, you have done it. What are you doing? You're doing everything at the time you're in government. Yesterday, you people said George Weah was building houses. He never had nothing for himself. You were using the country money to build houses. What is Joseph Boakai doing? Did Boakai have it? Did Boakai single-handedly build? Did Boakai tell the people, let's go and raise money for Unity Party headquarters? Oh, no. Come on. Just stop that joke. No one is clean. That's what Jesus asked in John 8:7. He who hasn't sinned, he who has no transgression, he who hasn't transgressed the law of Liberia, he who is spotless, let him be the first to throw the stone if he has a clear conscience. Everything you brought against George Weah, you're doing it all over the place, and you're even doing it double. You're stealing the country money to build, to buy a headquarters. It is the country's money. Then you can't talk about you're going to raise money. You can go and raise billion. You can pour 5 headquarters, 5 buildings in each county. That will not give your election. It will not give your 2029. It's not you and George. We are not in headquarter competition. No. Yeah, George, we are not in headquarter competition. George, we are not stoop low to search. Only people with mediocre mind can do that. That George Weah can compete with your headquarters. George Weah don't need to have headquarters in all of the counties. George Weah only needs to be George Weah, and he is George Weah. And that's what you people will see every day. So you can go and see you can put 5 buildings in each county, 5 in each county. That's your business. Buildings don't vote. Buildings don't vote. If buildings was very significant in anything, then the preachers then that build cathedrals, they were being packed, but go see. Say, hey, cathedral is empty. I see you. You enjoy we can't get in building competition. And United Party too low, man. Too low. Fee sorry for you know how you think. You're claim to get educated people. You're stupid solo. When we are to the one you're John there. We are to the other one you're John there. Hey, you people are visionless. You can do nothing with all we are. That's why when you are devilish in heart, when you are demonic, when you are satanic, that what happens? Evil. You just go after people. I see you. I see you. This is how we go home. This is how we go home. The news is on at 6 o'clock. And then after the news, you have Isiaka in with CDC Hour alongside Josephine Johnson. And then at 8 o'clock, that's it. You know exactly. At 8 o'clock, the doctor himself is in, a teacher of the land, the only teacher, the only light, Anthony at law, A.B. William, wave, face the issues. Until tomorrow.
Joy. Rastafari. It's a redemption day.
Wagwan must struggle.
Wagwan revolution, people. Wagwan the blue revolution. Are ready? CDC, are ready? Let's go. CDC come. CDC come. CDC build. CDC build. CDC ready. CDC ready. Take what just come in. Yeah, we building a new book. Let's build. Oh, let's build. The men they fought the war, the map they get in my way. Hey, let's build. Oh, let's build. We did it before and we can do it again. Say, let's build. Oh, let's build. The men they fought the war, the map they get in my way. Hey, let's build. Oh, let's build. We did it before, now we can do it again. Now watch this. We coming again. We coming again. We coming again.
We will do it again.
We coming again. We coming again. We coming again. CDC coming again.
Flying blueprints, breaking ground. A foundation strong where love will stand.